Hi, I'm Tom Percival. I'm the author of Little Legends, and I'm going to do a quick reading from the first book, The Spell Thief. In the story, Jack and his magical hen Betsy suspect that the new boy in town, Anansi, is a troll spy, so he goes to the library to find out as much as he can about trolls. Chapter 5. How to Trick a Troll. The town library was silent and smelt of old books. Jack wandered along the maze of corridors, gazing at the leather-bound volumes which filled every inch of the shelves. Magical apples, magical arrows, magical axes. He couldn't be far from the section on magical beasts. Jack felt Betsy wriggling around underneath his jumper. He'd never read the library rule book, but he was pretty sure that hens weren't welcome. "Keep still," he muttered, earning himself a fierce look from one of the wicked stepmothers hunched over a book near to him. He wasn't sure whose wicked stepmother it was. They all looked the same, painfully thin, with pointy elbows, long teeth, and mean faces. "Be quiet, you filthy little brute," she hissed, far louder than he had spoken to Betsy. "I'm sorry," replied Jack quietly. "There you go again," she exclaimed, "chattering away like the thoughtless creature that you are." Jack thought it was best to say nothing, and just shrugged an apology as he walked past. "You insolent wretch!" screeched the stepmother. "How dare you ignore me? Why, if you were my child, I should lock you in a cellar with no food. That might teach you some manners." Jack rolled his eyes as he walked away. Everyone knew that in Town, stepmothers were universally vile. It was one of the more unusual laws of the fairy tale kingdom. Jack knew it wasn't like that in Far, Far Away, or in fact anywhere else, but in Town, stepmothers had to be wicked, princes had to be charming, and wolves really could swallow people whole. On the plus side, woodland animals sometimes helped you to tidy your bedroom, so it wasn't all bad. Jack could still hear the wicked stepmother ranting away when he got to the section on magical beasts. He pulled out a heavy book which contained everything you could ever want to know about trolls, and a lot that you wouldn't want to, like the page that had been scented to smell exactly like a troll's breath. Jack covered his nose and read on. Troll magic. Troll magic is much like a troll itself, crude, strong, and not very clever. However, though it be simple, their magic is very powerful and often goes unseen. Jack thought about this. If Anansi was a troll disguised as a boy, then there was a good chance that he was the only one to have noticed. There are two simple ways to break a troll spell. Firstly, make the troll angry. A troll is indeed simple-minded, and once cross is likely to forget about its spell altogether, removing whatever dark magic had been cast. Jack nodded thoughtfully. All he had to do was make Anansi cross. Shouldn't be too difficult. If your troll is difficult to anger, the one thing that will always break its magic is water mixed with powdered moonstone. The soaking of a troll with this liquid will soon end its trickery. Jack slammed the book shut. That was it. He had two foolproof methods to reveal that Anansi was a troll spy. What could possibly go wrong?